Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we got a weapon mod here, or like a bunch of weapons really kind of. It's a Cold War M4's combined. This is a humongous mod. This is 539 megabytes, 39 point something megabytes. But this is an assault rifle from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We currently have the base XM4 equipped here. It just looks like the Call of Duty assault rifle. It has the same animations. It sounds the same. Everything about the Call of Duty gun is in the game. Even the texture quality here is what I would call the same. Like, and it's very nice texture quality. Don't get it twisted. But the the running animation. I don't know if there's like a good. Maybe it's a put away animation, the pull out animation, right? That's just the base XM4, right? Which is essentially the M4, right? But then we have like an M16A2 here. So like the M16 variant. It does fire and hyper. That's a very hyper burst type of weapon. Holy shit! I don't think that is the M16 burst that quick in real life. Maybe it's that quick in the game. That's the whole deal. Okay, so we have that, and then we have an M16A1. So it's like a slower burst. The A2's got a faster burst. Okay, that animation looks nice though. Got a car 15 here. It's like a short full auto M16 looking type weapon. I know there's like gun nerds out here gonna be mad that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about somewhat on these things. And I'll admit to you right now, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like, it looks like an M16, but it is short and it shoots some stuff here. So let's go back to the XM4. I mean, obviously this weapon does look very nice. Texture quality is very good. Call of Duty's got some good looking weapons. That's like, it's Call of Duty's whole deal is that it runs well and has good looking guns. Like that's it. And you shoot them at other people. I mean, let's take a look at the attachments we can put on here, though. We do have. I guess I should show it real quick. You can just craft these at the chemistry station if you go down to the very bottom, and then you get all these. You do need gun nut 4 to craft any of these things, so they're not cheap. Obviously, some of these shoots 5.56. The M16K. We didn't even show off the M16K. Shoots .45, and then the XM4. We also have 2 legendary variants here, MasterCraft weapons. You need 30 Mirelette Queen Steaks, 20 or 30 Yaograi meat to make the SWAT Master, and the White Rabbit needs 30 Deathclaw meat and 30 irradiated blood. So we'll show those off at some point during the video, but maybe not right now. Which one did we miss? Where did the one we missed go? Is it still? I did craft it, right? The M16K. There it is. So it's the M16 automatic. I'm sure there's some differences here between the technicalities of these variants, but there's like your burst version, the M16A1, the M16A2, and your XM4. So let's take a look at the customization on all of these and see what we can do here. So, XM4 customization, receiver. You can change it, okay, to all the different receivers, so I can make this into all the other things. I really don't need all these other variants, technically. If you just want to make it advanced receiver to make it the advanced XM4, you can put a steady aim laser, hip fire accuracy, mounted flashlight, a target designator, reveals enemies. This is all Call of Duty attachments, right? So, even all the attachments and everything, the Cobra sight, all this stuff, the quick dot. I'm a mill stop reflex man myself, maybe. Really, I'm a microflex LED. That's the sight that I would use. But all these are all the Call of Duty sites. If you play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, you're aware of all of these things. There should be a big 50 round mag, like a stand-egg 50 round. 54 round fast mag. It's essentially just build the best thing, though. The Serpent Wrap was the best, the fastest ADS speed increase in the game. I played a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I know how to build this thing. So you want like a task force barrel and increase damage by a lot, and it does in this as well. And then the muzzle, you'd want like a agency suppressor maybe. Microflex LED, we'd want like, I forget which stock was the best in that game. But like, improved sprint recovery time. I don't know if these things are actually doing any of these things though either in this particular game. They do have some of the camos for the game. Like a decent, not all of them. Obviously Call of Duty's like got a shit ton of camos. But we have like somewhat attachment equipped XM4 here. Got a Microflex LED. That recoil crazy though. Like I can control it, trust me. Like look, I'm kind of holding it down. It's just like bouncing all over the place. That was the thing about the task force barrel is it did increase damage, but in Call of Duty even did greatly increase recoil. But you could do little. I mean, this guy's tearing damage. I promise you that little burst like that you fire like in there are going to destroy everything, right? So if for example we wanted to, where's my grip attack underbarrel? There we go. We could put like a Like a field agent grip, I believe, was a good one, which did like a lot of recoil control. So let's see if that actually helps in this game. Yeah. Like it is still going up, but there's way more or less left and right bounce, and I can control this up, right? I mean, there's a little bit still, but there's a lot less recoil. So it's essentially everything about the Call of Duty gun. I am somewhat talking anecdotally here, right? But like, it does seem like it functions like even the aim down sight, like way it works, right? It just feels like I'm playing Call of Duty and Fallout, which is kind of a weird vibe, but there it is. Let's take a look. I wanted to take a look at the. Let's equip it real quick here, though. First, I have to back out of the machine, and it's not quite ready for me to back out of it yet. I wanted to take a look at the Hyper Burst kind of M16A2 here. This gun's like super. Yeah, I want to try this one out. We're gonna customize this one. So the M16A2. So what's the like advanced M16A2 receiver? Advanced burst receiver, exceptional damage. So obviously you can still do that. That's a Fallout-y thing. That's just a receiver that gets better, does more damage, right? RPG type stuff. But like, there's all these different, like it's all the same Call of Duty. So laser sight, you want like a longer range scope, like I put it 3 times on my burst rifle, right? But you can still get that 54 round salvo mag. Yeah, you could. And then like a serpent wrap, a firm grip to increase aiming speed. And then you could put like a rapid fire barrel on there. Isn't there like a strike? Yeah, the strike team also did like a rapid fire type. The titanium was like, which one was the match grade? Yeah, the match grade was range, huh? There's one that was like crazy on the rate of fire. Maybe the titanium, 37. That's about as high as we get here. I mean, I don't. we'll put the fire rate barrel on there. Why not? But yeah, this is all like I was saying, Call of Duty stuff. Just put a nice little regular foregrip on there. That's fine. I mean, the Call of Duty also has like negatives and trades-off and stuff, right? Like where you're like, oh yeah, because you put this thing on there and there's this negative, right? But I don't know if that actually applies here, right? Proves movement speed while aiming and firing, right? I guess there's some like all different kinds of things in here. Sliding speed? We don't slide in this game, right? Like I don't know what is even going on. It seems like all the same camos on all these guns. You got like a red tiger. It's called Thrash, but you know, different, not a huge amount of camo variety here compared to Call of Duty, but we have now. Okay, the 3 times sight doesn't work. It says see-through scopes must be on, but that's not working. I have see-through scopes and I've updated it, so just to be clear, that 3 times scope is not working. So then we put a different scope on there. Like a 2 times scope, maybe. Some of these things are obviously going to cause some issues on like a direct. Yeah, that's because that just doesn't work. I have see-through scopes on. Modos, if you're watching the video, this is not exactly what I'd call working. Unfortunately, obviously some of these smaller scopes are all going to work and stuff, right? I think that anything that's like not a humongous scope, like let's see if the thermal sight even works and is thermal and stuff. It does work. It's just like it works like the the base game thermal scope essentially. So that works. That's fine. That's at least something. I mean, I'm not a big long range scope person myself. Like I said, I usually would lock just like your mill stop. Or, your Cobra even is fine. Does the Cobra work? It's supposed to be a 1.75 times zoom scope. Like a kind of zoom red dot sight. It does work. And it seems to be zooming properly. Like, that is nice. These are nice guns. I mean, they are nice guns. Obviously, there's some variants and stuff in there. But mostly, you can make any gun, any of the other guns, right? So I can make this M16 A2 into an A1 or whatever just by changing the receiver. Or you can turn the Axon 4 into any of these things. And then all the attachments other than that are the same. So you do have essentially what is one gun with multiple different variants of attachments and stuff. I'm going to quickly get myself cheat and get myself all this stuff so I can make the legendary variants, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright everybody, I have given myself the ingredients to craft the legendaries. I already crafted the Swap Master, now I'm going to craft the White Rabbit. Okay, got that. So, let's take a look at these legendary variants. It's cool that we can craft them. That's a cool thing, I much prefer that. So, this one is a Lucky Advanced Automatic MasterCraft. This is the first one here. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. This is the one with like testicles and stuff. It shoots electricity, or looks like electricity. Does this actually shoot electricity in the game though? Because that actually might be extremely sick. Like if it actually changed, like some of the Tesla weapons that in the game that exist. So just for context, that is, I guess I can't even see the whole name. This is a Swap Master. Because it's watt, like wattage, like, yeah, you understand. We have that equipped, and then this one. Okay, this is like a short. That has a 3x scope built into it though. It does have the little quick jungle mag though, where you just flip the magazine. That is kind of nice. And unfortunately, the 3x scope just doesn't work, so we really can't use that variant. That's something that probably needs to get fixed. I'm not sure how it would get fixed. I'm not a mod maker, but this is definitely the one that I would like to use. And I don't even think it's worth like trying to throw some attachments on here, because it's like, I guess the Swap Master receiver stays on there anyway, but like if you put attachments on, I guess I could put a suppressor on there at least. But if I put like the Swap Master sights, the Swap Master mag, like some of these parts you can't really change without changing the look of the weapon. But obviously you have a full kit of assault rifles, XM4s to M16s and stuff that you can customize. We're gonna go test this one out in combat just because I think it's gonna be the most fun. But I do think there is a decent amount of, you know, weapon here, and they all function what I would call well, besides those few scopes that need to get fixed, right? But that just looks cool. So I'm gonna go test this out in some combat, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright guys, we are back. I am here. We are going to test the weapon out in some combat, but we are, well, for one thing, loading the game up. I did want to mention, you can also find the base XM4 in Vault 111 Armory. I can't currently access Vault 111 in my game because it's all bugged and shit, because I've modded the fuck out of my shit, and that's just how that kind of thing goes. But you can also find the M16 base variant in the Museum of Freedom as well. But crafting them is just simpler for me, so that's how I'm going to show it off. But we're going to go into My Zombies Arena arcade mode here. We're going to use my my Swap Master here, electric gun, and we're going to shoot some things with it. Let's spawn in some ghouls, I guess. Why not? It doesn't really matter what we're doing here, I think. I mean, it's really cool electricity effect. All this stuff is really, this is a very cool, sick variant, right? I believe it's still shooting bullets and not electricity, but it's hard to tell. It is extremely loud, though. That I'll tell you right now. In this interior kind of setting and stuff here. But is it an extremely effective weapon? Yeah, it is. Look, I mean, like, it just looks really fucking sick. I'm really a big fan of this one, just because it's like, I mean, not that, I don't think, like I said, I don't think it actually is shooting electricity and that's what's hitting them. It's shooting bullets, but the bullets just got like electric tracers, kind of like it does in Call of Duty. We'll go through another round here real quick. I guess I do want to, I guess we should use some of the base ones. We'll use the Hyperburst one, though. This M16A2 here that has, like, extremely fast Hyperburst type feature. I want to see what this works like on VATS, too, though. So we'll wait for another wave to spawn. But, yeah, is this a cool mod? Yeah. I mean, especially if you like Call of Duty, you know, you're going to recognize a lot of the attachments and all the things, and you're going to know how to, like, best kind of kit your weapon off rip. It shoots semi-auto in VATS. That's an interesting effect there. But it is doing the hyperburst. I've never seen a weapon hyperburst that fast. So that is obviously a unique, interesting feature that exists. I mean, I've seen some burst fire weapons in mods before. This is not the first burst fire weapon mod that I've ever seen. But this one is unique in just how stupid quick it bursts. It's just, like, those bullets are just gone. I mean, I think the M16 was like, I mean, obviously we increased its fire rate to maximum too, but. I mean, you could just come and get me if you want to. Not a good idea for you. Just spray and pray down the lane. So let's equip the regular XM4 here real quick. I mean, there's so many cool things you could have here, right? I guess we can equip the regular default kind of one too, but they function similarly. Like there's some differences I imagine between the attachments and stuff, but they all, I mean, like even at the default iron sights here, this does look nice. I do feel like I'm playing Call of Duty though, which is a weird vibe for Fallout, but I know some people are looking for that kind of thing because Call of Duty's gun, you know. Shooting of the guns is what makes Call of Duty popular anyway, right? Like, shooting guns in Call of Duty feels good. That's why people do that, play that game so much, right? That's part of the reason I play that game, right? And they do look nice. The texture quality is really high and, you know, like extremely high. Some of the best looking weapon mods maybe I've ever seen because they look like Call of Duty guns. But the deal is that the mod is huge fucking mungus. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, 539 megabytes. That's huge. This just takes up a quarter of your mod space here on Xbox. And sure, maybe you could argue this might be the one gun mod you need, especially because you get it right in the beginning at Vault 111. If you just start another build, you could find it right there in the beginning of the game, right? You could just have this, but like it is taking up a lot of space. But it is a good gun. This is nothing wrong with this gun. This is very much just the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War XM4 and the M16 and like some variants in between stuff. And obviously, if you can craft it, you get this. Is this yeah, this one here, the really sick looking electric rifle, which is wonderful. This is a wonderful looking cool ass fucking gun. Very cool. I would like a mod that is just this one. Though. And then like make it way less size. I don't know if that's actually an available thing, and I'm just like, I didn't see that or nothing, but just pure electricity assault rifle. It's cool. It's very cool. There's some cool things in here. It's just my concern is the size, and it's going to be very hard to like. For me, I've been wanting to cover this mod for a while, but I haven't had the space. I had to like really try hard to like not download new mods for a little bit, so I could make sure like I got rid of some old ones that I'd covered before in videos, so I could just make enough space so I could cover this one in a video because it's huge, but it is good. You got all kinds of attachments and customization, like the gunsmith stuff, the Call of Duty, modern Call of Duty is known for since Modern Warfare 2019. You get all the cool attachments, everything, every attachment from Call of Duty. You get a decent amount of camo variety. You get some cool, unique variants that shoot fucking lightning. I think I lost sound in my game. Is that just me on my headphones, or is that y'all lose sound too? I broke the game. The sound just cut out. It's all good. Is it my headphones? No, is this the game? The game lost sound, huh? I don't know what's going on with the game, but the game did lose sound. I have no capture card, nothing's coming through. But you still, that's my game, not yours. I don't think it's this mod that's doing that. But you should check out, if you really feel like, you know, you were looking for one gun, then this is the gun you're going to use, because you're not really going to be able to make space for a bunch of other guns unless all you put in your game is guns. But the Cold War M4's combined mod is a good weapon mod. There's a lot of cool stuff in this one. There's some other cool assault rifles that are not so quite as huge, but this one, this has some unique things to it. And you know, if you like the Call of Duty thing, that might help you out with this one as well. So, if this seems like something you guys want to check out for yourselves, why don't you check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda .NET page and the Nexus mod page, so you can check out this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to like rating down below. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, that way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.